Right. Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our usual platform, Relationship Matters. This is your platform where we discuss everything about relationship, everything about marriage, everything about engagement, and also we give some tips how to solve problem that can spring up in issue of marriages. Right. So today will not be too long, but it's something very important I want to share with you. Now, today we want to talk about three major key, two secret that can add more strength into your relationship, that can help your relationship to last longer. We're talking about marital relationship. There are three key secrets that I want to share with you. Okay. But first and foremost, we must understand that the success of any marriage it depends on the hard work, the input that you put in it. Okay, and as we have always been saying that the success depends on two things. Number one, it's not about you finding the right person, but it's actually you becoming the right person for your spouse. So it is you. You have to work on yourself to be the right person for the person that God has given to you. That's number one. Number two, the success of a marriage also depends not on you finding the right person, but it's actually you learning to know and to love the person that you have found. So the person you have found is the right person. It's simply for you to work to know that person, to understand the person, to love the person. There's gold in each person, every person. It's simply to polish that gold and you begin to enjoy it. Okay? Now today there are three secrets I want to add. Very simple secret, the things that you know. Maybe you are not be taking attention, you are not be paying attention to those things. But as you begin to look at them, they will help you a lot. What are those secrets? The first secret is, in any marriage, you will always have some kind of misunderstanding. Problem will happen. Okay. Therefore, the first secret is how can you solve a problem that has happened in the marriage? How can you solve your differences? What is the best way to solve your differences? At first, I would say avoid to bring a third person to solve your problem. Learn to solve them yourself. How do you solve the problem in your marriage yourself? The secret is learn to set aside your problem. Disregard your problem. Don't talk about them. That looks somehow strange, okay? What is the wisdom behind it? Means that remember you are coming from two different families. You have two different personalities. You have two different upbringing. Okay, so it's normal that a time will come whereby you have some kind of differences. That is normal. Now the problem is how can you solve those differences? Should I be calling everybody to come and solve it? No. Learn to set aside those problems. Put them aside. First and foremost, you must know that when a problem happens in the marriage, you have a percentage of blame to take. It's not always your spouse who is the problem. It's you also have a percentage of a problem in it. You contributed for that problem to happen. So therefore, both of you must have a genuine willing to solve the problem, a genuine willing to contribute for the betterment of that marriage. Therefore, whenever the problem happens, both of you must have a spirit of humility in you to recognize that I am also responsible of what has happened. Therefore, look deep inside of you. Do a self-conscious examination. What have I done wrong? Where am I going wrong? When you know where you have done wrong, where you know what you are doing wrong, then what happened? You look at the solution, begin to do new things the right way. So instead of spending energy, spending your time, spending your effort to be looking at the problem, no, this time around, set that problem aside. Look now at the solution. What should I be doing new? What should I be bringing new to change the situation? That is the key. That's why I say Set aside your problem. Don't look at the problem anymore, but look at the solution. And that solution, mostly, it depends of your input. The reason why many people, when they have a problem in marriage, they call so and so, come and solve my problem, come and solve my problem, is because both spouse, they think they are right. The husband say, I am right. The wife say, I am right. So all of you, everybody is right. Therefore, we are looking for a third person to come and sit you down to say, okay, this and this. But you know what? You learn to avoid that. The best way to avoid that is you must understand that this is your marriage. This is your life. You don't have any other marriage elsewhere. This is you. So therefore, it's the most precious things that you have in life. It's the most important, is your priority. Because if your marriage goes wrong, it will affect everything about you. It affect your mind, your emotion, it affect everything. You find out that the whole world is collapsing on your head. That's how it takes. Therefore, you must be humble enough to work on your marriage. Say, I cannot allow this marriage to be destroyed. So when you make a genuine effort to look inside of you, that what am I doing wrong? What is it my input in it? Then you come out with a solution. Say, okay, from now on, this is what I'll be doing, this is what I'll be doing. If I do that, the wife also does that. You know what will happen? We'll never ever have such kind of people coming. And what will happen? The problem will disappear on itself. The people supposed to come and solve the problem, they don't have any role to play anymore because the problem has solved itself. Okay? Let me give you an example. For instance, if the problem you are having your marriage because maybe the husband come from work, he go and sit down, he's not doing anything, watching TV, football, he's drinking, then the whole load comes on the wife. The wife is taking care of the children in the kitchen, cooking, so it's weighing her down. Everything comes on the wife. She feels very tired. And again, at night, you want to make advancement, you want to make love with her. She say, I am tired, I cannot do that. Usually men will become disappointed, become angry, and that can lead to many problems, you see. But then everything begin to come to destroy the feeling, to destroy the marriage. Now, what you have to do, look yourself, look first, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing? I am doing wrong in here. You must be humble enough to work on it. You know it's the problem of time. You are not giving too much time to your spouse. You are not helping her too much. So all the weight is coming on her. Therefore, what can I do to change the situation? Can you see that? Simple. So what you need to do is say, okay, from today, I'll be doing this. I'll come from work. I give a time for my wife, with my wife. I'll help in the kitchen, the children. I'll do this, I'll do that. So you take a genuine effort to do new things the right way. So you concentrate on the right things to do. Very soon you find out that you don't need to talk anymore about the problem. The problem will disappear itself. The people supposed to come to solve your problem, they don't need to come anymore. You have managed to solve the problem based of humility and the love you have for your marriage. Because your marriage is the key for your life. Don't play with it. Don't allow anybody to destroy it. Therefore, you work at it as if it was all that you have in life. That is why I say set aside your problem. Let you concentrate more on the new things you want to do. Concentrate on those new things you want to do. Put your effort on those things. Try to implement them. You will see a change in your problem, in your marriage. It can also be the wife, for instance. If the husband is working a lot, for instance, you have more time at home. When he comes, everything is not well organized, your husband is not happy, and things like that. That can also, you see, when unhappiness comes in the marriage, it can destroy the feeling, it can destroy love. So therefore, you as a wife, make a genuine effort to see, okay, where is the problem? What am I doing wrong here? Yes, you look at down on yourself. If something you are not doing right, you say, okay, from today, I begin to do this. Be committed in what you want to do. Put your effort in the new things you want to do. You'll find out that when the other will come, you find out that, oh, everything is clear, everything is nice, everything. You begin to see changes. You don't need any third party to come in it. The problem will solve on itself. That is the key of solving problem in your marriage. If you are going out, for instance, you spend more time going out, again, it becomes a problem. The problem of jealousy comes in. Your wife or your spouse is not happy, things like that. Sit down, look down inside of yourself. Is this something am I not doing right? Maybe I'm doing something that is not right. Look down. Okay. Now you go to the bottom of it. Now decide to do it genuinely. The new thing genuinely. Pay your effort. Put more effort, more attention to do the right things the right way. You'll find out your problem will be solved. No problem. That is a guarantee. 100%. You have the joy of your marriage turning back. Now, the second thing is, so that was problem solving. Set aside your problem. Don't talk about it, okay? The second thing is the secret, the magic of giving. The magic of giving is a great, great, great secret that works 120%. Meaning that giving is the key. Giving is when you give to somebody, when you satisfy somebody, when you make somebody happy, it creates a certain feeling inside of you. You feel yourself satisfied that you have helped somebody. Therefore, give if you learn to be giving in your marriage, it will bring a lot of joy in your marriage. So learn the secret of giving. Okay? Mature love demands more from you. Mature love demands more from you. Therefore, learn to do loving actions before feeling. Your feeling will follow after you begin to do good action towards your partner. So anytime you give to your partner something, the right feeling will come back to you. Okay? So what do you give to your spouse? You give to your spouse your time. Every single spare minute you have, give it to your partner, meaning that make yourself available for your husband or your wife. That's giving. Give your partner your talent, your wisdom, your smile, everything you have, the most precious you give to your partner. It creates a great feeling in that marriage. Learn to give your spouse the gift that how can I put it? The gift that he will feel you in it. Okay? Any gift you give to your partner, let your partner feel your presence in that gift. Yes, mostly because you have been living together with your spouse, you know what your spouse likes, what he dislikes, or what your partner dislikes. So now the things that your partner likes the more, the favorite things that he likes. Learn to give those gifts to your partner. When you begin to give those gifts, your partner begin to feel you in those. You need to feel you in those gifts. Okay, for instance, favorite makeup. The husband, you can go, you know what your wife likes. You give those things to your wife. It may be flowers, her favorite flower, the color that she likes them all. Those are the gifts you can give. It can be he likes sport. What is his favorite football team or things like that? You can buy a ticket. You say, this is what I'm giving to you. So anything that you know, it can make your partner very happy. Try to do effort to give your partner the gift that the partner likes the more. It will fill you in those gifts. I believe you may. It will create a lot of feeling. Your partner begin to feel more of you. When you begin to give, it shows a sign of appreciation. Imagine you come from work and your partner say, oh, I have this for you. This is a gift. And you open up, it's the right gift, something you have been looking for. You say, wow, you found this for me. Can you see that feeling? The more you do this, the more you begin to bring more love, more feelings in your marriage. So the secret of giving is priceless. It's priceless. The more you give, the more you generate more feelings. Okay, and when you are giving the right gift, is a message you are telling your partner that I know you, I understand you, I know your feeling, so I am a part of you. That's the meaning. But if it's a wrong gift, you feel like you don't know me too well. But if it's a right gift, the gift that really touches his heart, because you know what he likes the most, that shows that really you know your partner, you understand your partner, and that will solidify your marriage. So the gift is a bigger part of feeling in the marriage. The last one, the last key is what we talked before about talk and touching. Okay? Learn to talk and learn to touch your partner. This is very, very important. This is one of the greatest key of that will strengthen your relationship. Okay, what is talking? Talking is the time whereby two of you are talking about everything and anything. Okay, the more you talk, the more you generate a bond before you, the more you become linked together. So that is very important. So talk about everything, about your experience, what you experience at your workplace. Maybe you want to do sport, the interesting people you meet there, a situation that you find there. So you talk about it. So that time of talking together, it generates more energy, more makes you coming more closer. You become more friends. So your partner will miss you when you are not around. So talking is very, very important. Okay. The aim is to create a bond, a connection, the feeling of togetherness when you are talking together. Very important. And the last one is touching. What is touching? Touching is simply a loving gesture with your spouse, a physical loving gesture with your spouse. Not only talking, but it comes a time whereby you touch. Now, those touching is not the foreplay, no, it's not in advance because you want to make love, no, it's simply just a warm touch. That is very, very important. That the feeling, the physical feeling of your partner presence, very important. It can be simply rubbing your partner hands, rubbing your partner hair, touching anything. Women, they know that they do their nails. You can play with it. You can play with their hand. You can play with their legs. Anything. That simple touch is not long, but the energy that generates from that touching, it can last the whole evening. The more you are touching your partner feel that he or she is appreciated, is welcome, is loved, is simply you just love his presence. That's the meaning. The meaning that I'm very happy with you. I love the way you are. You are in my place. I love you. I want to hug you. That's just the simple touch. It's just like when you are touching your child. When a child comes to you, daddy, mommy, you see how you rub the child's head, how you touching the hand. How does that child feel? The child feels that she or he is under the security of the father or the mom. You see, that touch is very, very crucial. And the more you do that, the more you create feelings in your marriage, the feeling begin to grow. It can be a warm kiss, it can be a gentle rub, it can be anything. Okay? As I say, it takes just a small moment, but the energy that could generate from that touching can last eternity. The whole evening, your partner will just feel at ease and your partner will just feel happy. So these are the three keys I wanted to share with you today. As I said to you, I will not be too long, but they are simple things. Fill your marriage with a few of these moments I share with you. I can guarantee you 100% it will bring more love, more unity, more understanding in your marriage, and you find out that your marriage will last longer. Okay? So, what did we learn tonight? Three things. Major one. Number one, how to solve a problem. Lay aside the problem, concentrate on the new things you want to bring. Put all your effort to the new thing you want to bring. You find out that it will solidify your marriage. Number two, learn the secret of giving, mostly the right gift, the favorite gift to give to your partner. Not every day, but times to time. Surprise, time to time. Husband, do that to the wife. Your wife also do that to the husband. Don't just expect your husband to give to you. No, it is more blessed to give rather than to receive. The more you give, you yourself, you feel satisfied. You feel happy that you have done it. And the third thing is learn to talk and learn to touch your partner. These are the three keys that can really solidify your marriage, solidify the feeling. That's where we wanted to end tonight. I hope you are getting something tonight. And we'll meet you again as usual next Monday, 8 p.m. British time. From now, stay blessed. We'll see you again. Bye bye.